Good morning and selamat sejahtera. This is some information on Master in Analytical Chemistry by course. And this program is offered by Department of Chemistry, Faculty of Science, UPM. The registration, the application is open throughout the year, and you can always click on the link in the website as well as in the brochure to start your application. But the intake is usually around October every year, once a year. Okay? So we hope to get you to have a master degree with a very useful, knowledgeable skills in master in analytical chemistry. So the goal of the master in analytical chemistry is to produce professional chemists with knowledge and highly skilled in the field of chemical analysis, who are able to think creatively, innovatively, and efficiently in information management, good technical and analytical skills in the field of chemical analysis, who have knowledgeable and skill in research for the purpose of innovation and further study, who are able to venture into various career fields that require knowledge and skills in chemical analysis in the public and private sectors. We also hoped from the program, we designed that the students should also have transferable skills based on the coursework, on the assignment, as well as the activities during classes. As everybody have known that chemistry majors robust, and they are commonly accepted in multiple field of work, field of chemistry. And of course, the salary also is very competitive by according to Malaysian statistics. And if you have a master degree, probably you can have a higher salary. So about the program itself, the program consists of 2 semesters, and it's a combination of coursework, 36 credits, and dissertation, which is a small project, research project, 6 credits, and teaching and learning methods, combining conventional and blended learning approaches. Okay, includes lectures, tutorials, lab session, workshop, case studies, and seminars. So the teaching and learning activities are conducted on weekends or after office hour, which is starting from 6 p.m. Okay, and these are very convenient for students who have work commitments on weekdays. Yeah? So this is the entry requirement. A bachelor degree in related discipline with a minimum CGPA of 2.75 as accepted by University Senate, or a bachelor degree in related discipline, means that close to chemistry or certain numbers of chemistry subjects with a minimum CGPA of 2.5, and if it is not meeting the CGPA 2.75, it can be accepted subject to faculty's discretion. So we probably a small evaluation will be conducted before acception. Or a bachelor degree in related discipline or other related discipline, science-based, and not meeting CGPA of 2.5 can be accepted with subject to evaluation by committee. Means there is a specific evaluation will be conducted, probably an interview, small test to answer before the exception. And for those international students with some terms, you are required to have IELTS, minimum band score of 6, or TOEFL, minimum score of 550. So we wish to groom from this program scientists of the future. And these are our approach. We having exploratory based experiment, and the classes also based on problem-based learning, interactive lecture, even though it is online. And then during the experiment, because of the small numbers, you have hands-on experience. And we are also offering experienced educators. They have more than 10 years, more than 5 and 10 years experience in teaching. And some, because it is hybrid, some of the lectures might be online, okay? So we also have modules available and can be downloaded from a system. The whole thing is 42 credit hours, okay, and can be finished as minimum 2 semesters, okay. And there are also environmental and food technology, probably available for elective. Okay, attachment in renowned international universities. This happened during the short research. If you have like a supervisor who has connection and so on, so this is something that you have to discuss with the supervisor during your short dissertation. Okay, so teaching modes. This is how we teach. Okay, lecture mode, of course, is 70%, and then you have problem-based learning. Okay, you have to do some presentation during class, and you have to answer tutorials during class. That is called modular. And problem-based learning is where you have to do discussion, presentation during class. So definitely you need to have all these facilities, good internet connection, good IT facilities in order to have an efficient teaching activities. Okay, as I mentioned before, that we have modules provided for this program, and this is something that you can download from the system. We use MS Teams, the lecture notes, the quizzes, for example, the assignments, or additional teaching materials are there in the MS Teams, as well as the standard UPM system called Putra Blast, okay, where you can download the teaching materials as well. So this is an example. We use both, okay, MS Teams as well as Putra Blast system. Okay, so this is an example of also some of the lecturers keep their lectures in YouTube, so you can replay the video, listen to the lecture to have better understanding. So this is the lab session. You can see you have a small numbers, and you will be trained and you'll be guided by expert students, okay, PhD students, as well as science officers, okay. And you can see the happy faces here, right? So this is how our experimental activity in the lab session. And we have designed the modules to be exploratory, so you have the capacity to have a hands-on session, as well as you'll be guided through the experiment. Even though the module is provided generally, it is intentionally for you to learn by yourself, but at least you have the experience of doing the experiment, using the instrument, as well as developing your own method. And chemistry, Department of Chemistry also have some research equipments. These are the list. You have to check on the availability. Okay, so these are useful when you are doing your short dissertation. Okay, so just now is learning activities. This is assessment methods. Okay, so assessment method is coursework 70% and final exam, the normal final exam 30%. So 70% will be a lot of assignments, including modular, tutorial-like assessments, problem-based learning. This is between you and the lecturer, okay? How you are going to be evaluated. And the normal final exam in written form is only 30%, yeah? Okay, so this is an example of problem-based learning. You have to use all informations, knowledge on your chemistry to solve this problem. For example, this is the problem from a movie, okay, where this guy is stranded in Mars, okay. And we also have a different kind of activities, not just conventional lectures. We have role play, pitch, project-based. So this is an example where we do evaluation based on meeting, and we also have presentations in video type. Okay. Okay, so the lecturers I mentioned is knowledgeable. They have a lot of experience, and they are caring, so not to worry. Okay. So this is examples of study scheme. Okay, so there might be some changes in terms of courses offered, but these are basically what we offer for every, for example, for semester 1, 21 credits, and for example, semester 2, 21 credit. As you can see, you also have to fulfill master dissertation, semester 1 and semester 2. So this is those who wants to finish in 1 year, but you can choose not to finish in 1 year. You can finish it in 3 semesters or 4 semesters. So by doing that, you can reduce the amount of subjects taken. So because probably you're too busy working and you need to go a bit slow, so it's okay for you to take small numbers of credits. Okay, and this is these are elective. Okay, so elective, it is requires for you to take 4 subjects of elective. So you can choose whether you want to finish up the elective during the first semester, whether you want to take 2 credits, 2 subjects for first semester, or another 2 subjects in your second semester. Okay, so subjects for elective are based on negotiation with the department, because we have to offer according to the experts in our Department of Chemistry. Okay, so this is example again of the lectures involved, okay, and the series of subjects offered. And these are the course synopsis. As you can see, statistic and chemometric, which is compulsory subject. You learn about statistic, and the lecturers change according to the semesters, according to the availability of the lecturers. And we also have lab safety, okay, which is to make sure that everybody, even though you have probably taken this during your undergraduates, but this is something to make sure that everybody understood the lab safety procedures before you take the master dissertation. We also have atomic spectroscopy, okay, where you learn instrumentations, principles, techniques involved in atomic spectroscopy, research methodology. So this is how you start doing research, what you should do. You should do literature review, how to write a good research proposals, how to start experimental design, and how to write thesis, for example. And separation techniques. Okay, so this is very important in analytical chemistry because you need to have this separation skills in order to do a lot of analysis, a lot of chemical analysis. Okay, these are elective courses. Okay, you can choose to take solid state characterization. Okay, there's a lot of things that you can learn from solid state, for example, X-ray, FESAM, electron microscopy techniques. Okay, those are very important in doing chemical analysis or material characterization. Or you can choose to have sensor technology. Okay, sensor technology, where this is one of the forefront technology. Nowadays, we used to know, probably you have heard about biosensors, chemical sensors. So in future, there's a lot of sensors will be involved in our daily life. So you can know at least some information, some basic some basic knowledge on sensor technologies. Okay, and these are the lab. This is compulsory. So this compulsory by physical means that it has to be face-to-face classes. So you have to take 1 and 2, and usually we separate these semester 1 or semester 2, depends on the arrangement of the timetable. Okay, so these are compulsory subject. And this is another compulsory subject, which is molecular spectroscopy. You learn about NMR, GCMS, okay? And this is also very interesting because this is something that probably you have started to learn during your undergraduates, but now you have more intense knowledge, detailed discussion with the lecturers. There are other elective as well. For example, we have surface chemistry, which I do not put it in here. We have thermal analysis, thermal analytical chemistry, and we also have chromatography as the elective courses. So further detail, you can always communicate with the coordinator asking about the details of the elective courses offered, as well as we can also help you to enroll in environmental subjects. Okay, and this is the subject offered. Okay, is subjected to the faculty themselves, because we cannot control the subjects offered by other faculties. So, but we can help you to enroll on subjects on environmental. So this is the flow of master dissertation. Okay, so there's a lot of questions whether you need to provide your own title, whether you need to discuss before you enroll in the master program or not. Okay, what we do is during your first semester, if you register for this master dissertation, you will be of course trained on how to start with research, but then we start with research proposal first, and we will the coordinator of this master dissertation will talk to you, okay, and get you engaged, whether what type of short project you want to do. Okay, it does not have to be wet chemistry. It can be computational, it can be statistical, okay, and we'll match you with the suitable supervisor. So don't worry about that from the beginning of the class. I mean, you will be guided by the coordinator. So this is the flow, and then you will have to choose the project title after some discussion and start of projects. Okay, and then you have 2 semesters to finish up. Okay, the whatever project that you choose, whether it is wet chemistry and then the writing of the short dissertation as well. So I think, thank you so much that this is related to the Master in Analytical Chemistry by course offered by Department of Chemistry, Faculty of Science, UPN.